The Great Pyramid does not feel like a human structure. Stand near it long enough, and that becomes obvious, not emotionally but physically. The scale overwhelms your sense of proportion. Your eyes struggle to anchor. Your body feels smaller than it should, like the environment was designed for something taller, something heavier, something that did not age like we do. The stones do not invite you in. They do not tell a story. They do not celebrate a king. They endure. The pyramids were already standing when Egypt was born. That isn't speculation, it's hidden in the math. The erosion patterns on the Sphinx indicate prolonged rainfall, not desert wind. Rain that fell thousands of years before the Sahara existed, before dynasties, before hieroglyphs, before agriculture had supposedly advanced beyond mud huts, which means someone was cutting, transporting, and assembling megalithic stone when humanity was not supposed to be capable of civilization at all. Egypt did not build the pyramids. Egypt moved into them. The oldest Egyptian texts never claim credit. They say the pyramids were built by the gods, by beings who ruled during the Zep Tepi, the first time. These beings were not creators of myth. They were administrators, surveyors, architects. They arrived after a catastrophe that reset the world. And then, according to the texts, they left. But not completely. Some traditions say they ascended to the stars. Others say they went underground. A few say they were buried inside the earth itself. The pyramids may not mark where they ruled. They may mark where they withdrew. The Great Pyramid is not solid stone. It is a hollow system. Chambers align with resonance nodes in the Earth's crust. Shafts align with stars that held religious significance, not in 2500 BCE, but in 10,500 BCE, when Orion's belt matched the ground layout perfectly. That alignment no longer exists, which means the builders were not honoring the stars as they were, but as they remembered them. As if the pyramid was a memory fossilized in stone. Every civilization leaves graffiti, except this one. No names, no faces, no records. It's as if the builders wanted to erase themselves not out of humility, but out of containment. Because if knowledge survives a collapse, it spreads. And if it spreads, it changes behavior. The pyramids may be the only knowledge they dared to leave behind. Encoded, silent, resistant to interpretation. A message without language. Modern instruments detect electromagnetic anomalies around the Great Pyramid. The granite in the King's Chamber contains high levels of quartz piezoelectric material that produces electrical charge under pressure. The pyramid concentrates weight, pressure, resonance. This is not symbolic design. This is engineering, which raises the question no institution wants to touch. What happens when the system is fully activated? The reset theory. There is evidence of repeated global catastrophes. Meltwater pulses, rapid sea level rises, sudden climate shifts, civilizations erased almost overnight. What if the pyramids weren't built to prevent disaster, but to outlast it? A structure designed to remain standing after everything else was gone, not as a warning, but as a signal, the possibility that changes everything. What if the pyramids weren't meant to be understood by us? What if they were built by something that expected humanity to collapse over and over again and wanted something to remain intact when we forgot who we were? The builders may not be gone. They may simply be waiting for the conditions that allow return. The pyramids don't face outward. They face upward and downward. The most disturbing thought. Here it is. What if the pyramids are not relics of the past, but infrastructure? What if they were built to function across cycles of extinction, anchoring the planet, stabilizing something unseen, or marking a moment in time that hasn't happened yet? What if we are not the heirs of the pyramids, but the interval between their uses? The pyramids have stood through floods, ice ages, and empires. They don't care who rules. They don't care what we believe. They only care about remaining, and that should bother you.